Good afternoon. Today I will be presenting the training program for the Mount Airy Casino Resort LMS production, which is used for the front desk agents at the casino who work for the hotel. The learning objectives that I will be providing will assist new hires with onboarding, educating them not only on the day-to-day tasks but of the role, but also the characteristics required to complete all job duties. These include hospitality training, which will accommodate guest requests through service orders operated by company websites that provide adequate information about all resort amenities and outlets, and then educate employees on all proper verbiage required to effectively convey policies and procedures, as well as technical training, which fully navigates the cashier menu, which is needed to access guest information and history properly. Which is needed to access guest information and history. We properly check guests into the hotel while also correctly directing guests on location of their room, as well as develop proficiency in creating reservations effectively, while also understanding all rates provided by the company to offer exceptional customer service. In the beginning moments of this training program, we're just going to get to the very bare bones of hospitality, as well as getting to customer experience, which is demonstrating familiarity with hotel policies, including dress code, guest interaction protocol, and confidentiality to encourage guest retention. And we also understand when to show empathy, actively listen, and display professionalism when interacting with guests. We're also going to personalize guest interactions by remembering preferences and anticipating needs, and all this will be covered within the beginning of the training. Our lesson plan will be broken down into a week-long segment. The first day going over the onboarding and just shadowing process. We're going over the basic steps here today. Kind of your policies. In the initial hiring process, it is critical to acclimate all new hires to their new environment. At the initial training phase, we'll have new hires lectured on basic procedures of the organization while also given a tour of property and all amenities available. Here, techniques that we'll be using would just be peer-to-peer learning with the shadowing going on. As a trainee, you will be behind one of the seasoned employees just to be able to get a kind of understanding of what's going on. And that just kind of uncovers the first day. And over the next couple of days, you'll go through hands-on training as well as social learning and role-playing to be able to fully master the tools you need to succeed at the job. This training exercise will feature dedicated time to explaining all material necessary to function the LMS production system effectively, and during this time, trainees will use hands-on lessons within the training program, building test reservations and role-playing. They will also be using the live system as well to be able to get a good initial understanding of all. Overall, to gain a needs assessment, we will be doing individual interviews once they start, to be able to grasp an understanding of what they already know, whether they're good with technology, whether they've experienced anything else before that. As far as our training design, it'll be meant to be more hands-on, just to be able to give them kind of an immersive experience with continuous role-playing as well as team-building exercises to be able to gain familiarity with the job. To ensure transfer of knowledge, I will make sure that I'll just continue to prompt social learning, to ask questions if needed, to continue to be able to learn throughout the environment to just gain knowledge. As well as our evaluation at the end, just as important as the training itself. The evaluation will be used to assess the effectiveness of the training and how well the trainees adapted to the knowledge. Pre- and post-training assessments would be given to the knowledge, so we can test the trainees on their knowledge before and after to gauge if the training was actually really successful. All these steps here would allow me to run a proper training program, and I do feel successful on that. Thank you for your time and have a good night.